Good morning, everybody. So this is day 15 and we slept in that shelter last night. It's pretty rainy and stormy, and well, it's going to be a really exciting trip today.
I got it. What a day. Up in the clouds once again. Coming down off of Choi Mountain, I think that's how you pronounce it, heading towards Stecoah Gap, and we're not sure where we're stopping today, but we'll probably go past Stecoah Gap, get a little bit closer to Fontana Dam, and see how things go. It rained all night, super windy, and we were in no rush to get out of bed this morning. So this is probably the latest we've gotten on the trail so far. I think 8 a.m. or something. And it was an amazing couple of people. I wish I got their names so I could thank them again. But if you're watching this, thank you for the coffee. It was amazing. You meet some really awesome people on this trail, and that's probably one of the better parts. Anyway, I have an obstacle and I can't vlog while I try to get over this rock.
Come on, John, come on. Hurry up. Hello.
We had an 11-mile day today.
Hello, how are you?
Hi, ma'am. Where did you guys start off? We started off at just north of the dam. All right. This morning we started off at Sassafras Shelter. I don't know why it just did that, but right here is the shelter at mile 143.8. And we had a pretty good climb up to Chewa Bald. And then came down Chewa Bald and continued down the trail. Hit Stecoah Gap. At Stecoah Gap we ate lunch, and I went ahead and made reservations for us to stay at a place, a bed and breakfast, which is actually up this way tomorrow, the Creekside Paradise on the AT. We're going to spend one night. We're just going to Nero there, but I'll talk about that in a minute. And then the climb out of Stecoah Gap is ridiculously hard. It's an 800-foot climb. And man, it was tough. So we made it to Brown Fort Gap Shelter right before a thunderstorm rolled in. It wasn't really a thunderstorm, it's just a rainstorm, squall line. And for once we made it to the shelter before the rain started. And then we hung out there for about half an hour till some of our friends showed up. And then we made the decision to go ahead and possibly push to Cody Gap Campground. And once we got to Cody Gap, we decided we were going to go ahead and continue on to Cable Gap Shelter. We're at Cable Gap Shelter right now. Tomorrow we're just going to do a short 5.1 mile hike to Fontana Dam Road. And will be picked up from the people at the bed and breakfast. Good morning.
Good morning.
It is the 28th of June and it's AT day 16. We slept in Cable Gap Shelter last night. There's a Boy Scout troop, Troop 68 from Tampa, that was in the campground area around the shelter. So we stayed in the shelter, and as soon as night came, you could hear the rats coming out, and then later on in the night we saw the biggest spider we've ever seen in our lives. That was not a tarantula.
But that big, I mean.
It was huge. It was tarantula size, but it was not like a frog tarantula. So easy day today. 5.3 miles from Cable Gap Shelter to Fontana Dam, where we'll get picked up and do a kind of a narrow and resupply before going into the Smokies tomorrow. Easy day.
Thank God.
It's a pretty cool sign. We saw one similar yesterday, but it was almost completely encased in the tree. The tree had grown over almost the entire sign. It's real interesting seeing what a tree will do.